Hey, TreShaun, Damian Sordelet with the News in Advance. Darrell Johnson has really come on there at opposite of you on the defensive end. What can you say the impact he's made in these first two games, and through what you've seen of him during practice, is it at all of a surprise to you what he's been able to do?
No, absolutely not. Since he came in, he gave me like a run for my money. Like he always, like he made me push even harder just to be better because I saw how hard he was working and how hard he went every play. So I'm not surprised to see how he's playing, and I'm really happy that I have him playing on the opposite side of me just because it helps me push even harder. So.
That type of production, does he remind you any at all of Jesse from what he can do off that end, or is there another player that he reminds you of?
He definitely does remind me of Jesse. His work ethic and how he's just relentlessly like just every play going after the quarterback every time. And he's making just as many plays as Jesse would. So yeah, he definitely does remind me of Jesse. But he's his own person, and I see that he wants to be great. So
Taking questions here for Flames defensive end TreShaun Clark. Use the raise hand option if you have something for TreShaun. TreShaun, I'll just go ahead and ask you, coming off that win last week, the way that the defensive line has been able to play, particularly over these first couple of games, I guess, total, how proud are you of that unit, and how much confidence is that unit playing with now?
I'm very proud of the unit, especially since I'm a part of that unit. Our coach, like he tells us every day, he just wants us to give like fanatical effort. Like he just wants us to keep going, like never stop. He doesn't want us to ever like rest on any plays. He wants us going full throttle every time. And he's like, if you're tired, he's like, just tell me. And he was like, I'll take you out and put someone fresh in. So like, it just feels real good to be able to play with them, and like the confidence level has like extremely went up, and like everyone's playing with the confidence of knowing what they're supposed to do and like not being afraid of messing up. So it's really like you just give all the effort that you can.
Real quick, one more from me. Just thoughts on North Alabama coming into this week. I mean, playing down a level, but still a team that obviously is going to come in here hungry with something to prove.
Um, it's just an opportunity for us to get better. We never like doubt anybody because Saturday can go in anybody's favor at any time. So we really just need to go out there and get better, and just still give the same amount of effort, if more, just to win the game.
All right, let's go to Ryan Moy from FXR in Roanoke, then we'll get back to Damien.
Hey TreShaun, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Just a quick question. Talk a little bit about the brotherhood you guys have cultivated off the field and how that's paying off when you guys hit the field, and how exciting was it to kind of finally play at home and hit your own home field as well?
The brotherhood that we've created on and off the field is just it's really impressive, honestly, because like I've never played for a team that the chemistry is so strong, like on and off the field, and like I really feel like I can call those teammates my brothers. Like on and off the field, like, I can call them at any time. Like I can go talk to them about anything, and like everyone's there for each other. And it's just that like that strong chemistry like just creates like uh extremely good atmosphere for everybody. So like everyone in practice is able to have fun and like not worry about someone putting them down at any time. And being able to play at home for the first time, like everyone was so hyped for that game, just because like it feels good to be able to play at home, and especially to go out there and defend our home and win. So that felt really good.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Damien from the News in Advance, then we'll get to Brad Butler.
Hey, TreShaun, we talked to some teammates last week about the Created Equally movement that you guys have started, and really it started with you when you and Dee and Kennedy started the Justice for Us march, because you said the school was being too silent when it came to racial injustices, racial inequality, and what have you seen from your team and from the university and what they've moved forward with, and are you happy that your life, your voice, a black voice, is being heard around the university?
Absolutely, yes, sir. It was just really like great to see how like my coaches and like the team like just like they were so supportive, and like they were ready just to make stuff happen for us, and it was just like really cool to see how fast that we can make stuff happen, and how we were able to create something that was able to move across campus, and I'm like really proud of that because like me and my friends, like we just had to be that push that we needed to get stuff moving forward. So it was really it was great to see.
TreShaun broke up a little bit there, but we've got this on video as well from the room, so we'll get that out to you guys as well if you need that soundbite. Let's go to Brad next, and then we'll get to Eric Johnson from SOS.
Hey, TreShaun, the dovetailing this last question and the observation that you had about being a brotherhood, how important has all of this helped you deal with the bubble life, practicing in the morning, being isolated from the rest of the campus? What kind of effect has all these things had on the team, and how have you dealt with it?
It has been it's been hard. This has been difficult for everybody being in a bubble, not allowed to do anything, not allowed to go anywhere, hang out with other people. But like I said, it's really a family over here, and everyone feels at home when they come here, and no one's dreading practice because we know that we get to practice with our brothers, we get to have fun. So having that brotherhood just really keeps us motivated every day, because it is hard not having a social life really. So we just keep each other motivated, and we're each other's best friends and brothers. So
it's probably crushing your dating life, so right?
For some people, yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Eric Johnson from WSOS.
Hey, appreciate your time this morning. I'm just curious, in game planning for this week, is it kind of similar to last week where there's a lot of question marks with the other team in terms of a lot of transfers that they have, and you guys really don't have any film to really go on, this new assembled team?
I would say it's kind of the same as last week, just based off of we have a lot of stuff that we have to work on. I would say we're not really more so worried about what they're going to do or the talent that they're going to have from transfers or anything. We're really more so worried about what we need to do and what we needed to work on from last week to make sure that they can't hurt us on things that we had weaknesses in last week. So,
what have been some of the things that you guys have kind of picked up on from the first two games on the defensive side that you want to try and shore up here?
I would just say probably wrapping up, making those tackles that we need to make, defending those, having our DBs defend their zones and coverage, just making sure that everyone's in the right spots, everyone knows the job that they're supposed to do, everyone's in their gaps when they're supposed to be in their gaps, and not peeking in the wrong gaps for defensive line and stuff like that. So.
All right, we got time for a couple more. Let's go to Ryan Moy with FXR and Roanoke.
TreShaun, talk a little bit about what are some of your goals for this season and for your personal growth, and where do you want to see this defensive unit and your squad on the whole?
Some of my personal goals, I just want to definitely be better than I was last year. I feel like that's something that everyone looks forward to doing, and I just want to be able to have my group, my coach be able to depend on me when he needs to depend on me. I want to be able to do the job that I'm supposed to be able to do and more. Not just be able to play my gap, but I want to be able to play my gap and play my secondary gap at the same time. I want to be able to make those tackles that I'm not supposed to make. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some of my personal goals. And as a defensive unit, as a defensive line especially, we just want to be able to show that the defense really does win games, show that we can win the game on our unit too. So as long as we're able to do our jobs, we're able to make turnovers, and I just want us to be able to work together and be able to stop teams when we need to stop them. So.
Thank you.
I got one more. Have you had a chance to talk to Jesse Lemonnier after last week getting in for the Chargers?
No, I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet. I haven't had a chance.
Did you get a chance to see the game or aware of it or whatever, or have any thoughts on it?
No, I didn't see the game. But no, I'm really proud of him. Ever since he was here, I told him I was like you're gonna be a really good football player. And I can see you in the NFL. And I was hoping he got it. And when he finally did get moved to the active roster, I was so excited. I told my coach, I was like, he deserves it. He's put in so much work, and his work ethic is crazy. And he motivated me since last year just to be the player that I am now. He's helped me to get here. So I thank him for that. And I'm just really happy for him because he deserves it.
Awesome. All right, that's all the time we have for TreShaun Clark. TreShaun, we really appreciate it.
No, thank you guys. Have a good day.